Question number 1. Rational numbers are closed under division. You got it? Your choice false is right. Question number 2. Convert 1120 from a fraction to a decimal. Good thinking. 55 is the right answer. Question number 3. What is the multiplicative inverse of 2 by 3? Nice work. You chose 3 by 2, and it is correct. Question number 4. What is the multiplicative identity for 23? Sharp thinking. 1 is the right choice. Question number 5. Multiply the rational numbers 203 and 3d4. Nicely done. 102 is a solid answer. Question number 6. A rational number between 0.30 and 0.40 is? Well reasoned. 1p3 is the correct choice. Question number 7. What is the other name of natural numbers? Right again. Counting numbers is a valid answer. Question number 8. The number which has its own reciprocal is? Nice selection. 1 is the correct and valid answer. Question number 9. Subtract 1/2 from 3 before. What is the result? Correct. 1/4 is the right answer. Question number 10. What is 0.3636 written as a fraction? Good job. Your answer 8/22 works well here. Question number 11. The associative property is applicable to? Valid point. Addition and multiplication is true. Question number 12. Multiply 3/4 by 2 by 3. What is the product? You chose 1 by 2 and it is correct. Question number 13. Which number is equal to its reciprocal? Smart pick. 1 is the correct choice. Question number 14. Which of the following is not an integer? Exactly. 1.37 makes sense and it is right choice. Question number 15. Find one rational number between 5 and 7. Well picked. 6 is the correct answer. Question number 16. The value of f is? Excellent choice. 335 is the right answer. Question number 17. Compare the rational numbers. 2.5-1. Great job. Is the accurate answer? Question number 18. The multiplicative inverse of 5099 is dash. Correct response. 59 is the most accurate answer. Question number 19. Solve the expression 3.42 plus 1.679 equal to dash. Right choice. 1.741 is the best answer. Question number 20. Choose the correct standard form of 6015. Excellent. 2p5 is a brilliant choice. Question number 21. The number 1/2 falls under which category? Bravo. Rational numbers is the answer. Question number 22. Which rational no is equivalent to 3/5? On track. 1/20 is the correct answer. Question number 23. A negative divided by a positive is dash. Well done. Negative is the right choice. Question number 24. When you add opposites, what do you get? You're right. Zo is the correct answer. Question number 25. If x be any rational number, then x plus 0 is? Solid response. X is a valid choice. Question number 26. The word rational includes the word dash. Perfect. Ratio is the correct choice. Question number 27. Which rational number has no reciprocal? Strong choice. Zo is the right answer. Question number 28. What is the reciprocal of 3/5 fraction? Clear logic. Your choice ends 5 under 3 is sound and 100% true. Question number 29. Rational numbers are dash under addition. Great thinking. Closed is the right choice. Question number 30. Which is ordered from least to greatest? 3 per 7, 1 to 4, 1 per 2 is an accurate answer. Question number 31. What is the fraction equivalent of 0.40? Nice work. You chose 2, 5, 10, 25, 20, 50, 40, 100, and it is correct. Question number 32. Which number would go between 75% and 0.8? You're right. 78% is the correct answer. Question number 33. The value of is equal to? Excellent. 3, 5, 12 is a brilliant choice. Question number 34. Identify the property equal to AB plus S. Right choice. Distributive is the best answer. Question number 35. What is the decimal equivalent of 425? Great job. 0.6 is the accurate answer. Question number 36. 15, 45, 60 are what type of numbers? Well picked. Negative is the correct answer. Question number 37. The numbers 0, 1, 2, 3 dash are called? Exactly. Whole numbers make sense, and it is right choice. Question number 38. Difference between two integers is a dash. Bravo. Not commutative is the answer. Question number 39. Subtract 2 by 5 from a 3 by 5. What do you get? Well reasoned. 1 is the correct choice. Question number 40. Divide 3 to 4 by 1 to 2. What is the answer? Clear logic. Your choice 3 by 2 is sound and 100% true. Question number 41. There are dash numbers between 1 and 2. Strong choice. Infinite is the right answer. Question number 42. Which symbol is read as greater than? Perfect. Cho is the correct choice. Question number 43. What should you add to 3007 to get 79? Solid to 63 is a valid choice. Question number 44. A fraction is never a rational number. Good job. Your answer false works well here. Question number 45. Which number is not a rational number? Excellent choice. 16 is the right answer. Question number 46. When do you use keep change, change? Nicely done. When subtracting rational numbers is a solid answer. Question number 47, which is an example of a whole number. You chose ZOR, and it is correct. Question number 48, 1 is multiplicative inverse of itself. Sharp thinking. True is the right choice. Question number 49, convert the fraction 324 to a decimal. You got it? Your choice 0.75 is right. Question number 50, all whole numbers are natural numbers. Great thinking. False is the right choice. Question number 51. 14 could not be which type of number? Good thinking. Whole is the right answer. Question number 52. Which is the positive rational number? Valid point. 2/9 is true. Question number 53. A decimal is never a rational number. Smart move. False is an accurate answer. Question number 54. Rational number representing 0.75 is? Correct. 34 is the right answer. Question number 55. Simplify the expression 175 plus 16. Smart pick. 9 is the correct choice. Question number 56. Which operator is not commutative? Correct response. Subtraction is the most accurate answer. Question number 57. Write this fraction as a decimal point 9016. Nice selection. 563 is the correct and valid answer. Question number 58. Order from least to greater 0, 3, 2. Right again. 302 is a valid answer. Question number 59. Which no's are equivalent to 18 to 30? On track. 20, 40, 40, 3 to 5 at C is the correct answer. Question number 60. If a plus equal to 0, then is called. Well done. Additive inverse of A is the right choice. Question number 61. What should be added to 54 to get 1? You're right. 1 to 4 is the correct answer. Question number 62. Rational numbers cannot be fractions. Bravo. No is the answer. Question number 63. Distance from 0 on the number line. Excellent choice. Absolute value is the right answer. Question number 64. Add the rational numbers 1 to 4 and 3 to 4. Good thinking. 1 is the right answer. Question number 65. Every point on number line represents. Solid response. A real number is a valid choice. Question number 66. What is the additive inverse of 2 by 3? Smart pick. 2, 3 is the correct choice. Question number 67. Which is ordered in ascending order? Perfect. 3 to 7, 1 to 4, 1 to 2 is the correct choice. Question number 68. Which pair shows equivalent numbers? 0.5, 1p2 is an accurate answer. Question number 69. A rational number can be an integer. Well reasoned. True is the correct choice. Question number 70. Every fraction is a rational number. Exactly. True makes sense and it is right choice. Question number 71. A plus B equal to B plus A. This is dash property. You got it? Your choice commutative is right. Question number 72. Is x negative or positive? Good job. Your answer positive works well here. Question number 73. Negative integers are dash, then 0. Great thinking. Less is the right choice. Question number 74. What is the absolute value of 14? Nice selection. 14 is the correct and valid answer. Question number 75. Simplify the expression. Correct response. 512 is the most accurate answer. Question number 76. The number 4 and 21 are equal. You chose true, and it is correct. Question number 77. What is the sum of 1 by 2 plus 1p3 plus 1, 6? Right choice. 1 is the best answer. Question number 78. Find the product. On track. 14 to 15 is the correct answer. Question number 79. 5 rupees 50 paise can be written as. Sharp thinking. Rs 550 is the right choice. Question number 80. Rational numbers are only negative. Great job. No is accurate answer. Question number 81. What is the product of 1 to 5 and 5 to 6? Well picked. 1 per 6 is the correct answer. Question number 82. Divide the 7, 3b7, 5b14 by 1. Clear logic. Your choice 1p7 is sound and 100% true. Question number 83, 5/3 is the additive inverse of 5/3. Correct. True is the right answer. Question number 84. A fraction is which type of number? Strong choice. Rational is the right answer. Question number 85 is 1, 45, 3 and 5 are rational? No. Valid point. Yes is true. Question number 86. Counting numbers that are positive. Nicely done. Whole numbers is a solid answer. Question number 87. Rational numbers be in the form of? Right again. Piku is a valid answer. Question number 88. Which is an example of an integer? Excellent. 1 is a brilliant choice. Question number 89. Zo is the smallest rational number. Nice work. You chose false, and it is correct. Question number 90. Multiplicative inverse of 0 is? Well done. Not determinable is the right choice. Question number 91. Which decimal is equivalent to 559? Solid response. 0.555- is a valid choice. Question number 92. Which fraction is the same as 0.12? You chose 3025, and it is correct. Question number 93. Which of the following is correct? Nice work. You chose 0.49, and it is correct. Question number 94. All fractions are rational numbers. You're right. True is the correct answer. Question number 95. Name the property used to plus b equal tob plus a. Clear logic. Your choice commutative property is sound and 100% true. Question number 96. Simplify the equal 2 by 3, 5 plus 7 to 15 plus 11 d20. Excellent. 13 to 60 is a brilliant choice. Question number 97. Choose the least rational number. Well done. 9/7 is the right choice. Question number 98. If 209 equal to 4b, then the value of b is? Bravo, 18 is the answer. Question number 99. Rational number 340 is equal to? Good thinking. 0.75 is the right answer. Question number 100. All rational numbers are integers. Smart pick. False is the correct choice. Question number 101. 3 is an example of which property? On track. Additive identity is the correct answer. Question number 102. What is other name of reciprocal? Strong choice. Multiplicative inverse is the right answer. Question number 103. An integer that is less than 0. Right choice. Negative is the best answer. Question number 104. Absolute value of 311 is dash. Right again. 311 is a valid answer. Question number 105. Convert 15/2 into a mixed number. Valid point. 712 is true. Question number 106. Evaluate the expression 4. Well reasoned. Zo is the correct choice. Question number 107. Can rational numbers be negative? Perfect. Yes is the correct choice. Question number 108. The number dash has no reciprocal. Nice selection. Zo is the correct and valid answer. Question number 109. Which of these is the most least? Good job. Your answer 25 works well here. Question number 110. Evaluate the expression 5 plus 8. Correct. 13 is the right answer. Question number 111. Which number is farthest from zoo? Great job. 6 is the accurate answer. Question number 112. This means things are not equal. Smart move. Inequality is an accurate answer. Question number 113. What is multiplicative identity? Excellent choice. 1 is the right answer. Question number 114. Solve the following plus. Well picked. Zo is the correct answer. Question number 115. The additive inverse of 1b2 is 2. Exactly. False makes sense and it is right choice. Question number 116. The standard form of 1 to 2 340 is 3.5 is a solid answer. Question number 117. Convert 70 100 to simplest form. You got it. Your choice 3/4 is right. Question number 118. All integers are natural numbers. Great thinking. False is the right choice. Question number 119. Additive inverse of is. Sharp thinking. 5/6 is the right choice. Question number 120. Make the percent to decimal 0.7%. Correct response. 0.07 is the most accurate answer. Question number 121. What is the sum of 2b5 and 3/5? Nice work. You chose 1/5 and it is correct. Question number 122. All integers are whole numbers. Valid point. False is true. Question number 123. What is the sum of 5/8 and 1/4? Perfect. 3/3a is the correct choice. Question number 124. What is the reciprocal of 16/18? Right again, 9b9 is a valid answer. Question number 125. The place value of 5 in 98.750. You chose hundredth, and it is correct. Question number 126. Division of rational number is? Good thinking. Closure is the right answer. Question number 127. The number 4 is classified as? Great thinking. Integer and rational is the right choice. Question number 128. Which integer is the smallest? Great job. 11 is the accurate answer. Question number 129. Choose the correct inequality. Excellent choice. 99 is the right answer. Question number 130. Convert 0.75 to fraction form. Good job. Your answer 3/4 works well here. Question number 131. Reciprocal is also called dash. Right choice. Multiplicative inverse is the best answer. Question number 132. Additive inverse of 2 is dash. Clear logic. Your choice 2 is sound and 100% true. Question number 133 is an equal. Nice selection. Yes is the correct and valid answer. Question number 134 and 102 are what type of numbers? Sharp thinking. Positive is the right choice. Question number 135. Which number is the greatest? Correct. 2.5 is the right answer. Question number 136. Change to a mixed number 36 to 9. Well picked. 4 is the correct answer. Question number 137. Is 5 to 11 equivalent to 5 to 11? Well done. Yes is the right choice. Question number 138. Choose the opposite numbers. Smart move. 6 and 6 is an accurate answer. Question number 139. The product of 8 and is? Smart pick. 56 is the correct choice. Question number 140. What is the opposite of 1K4?
You're right. 1P4 is the correct answer.
Question number 141. Convert 0.75 into a fraction.
Strong choice. 3pi4 is the right answer.
Question number 142. How would 5 or 9 be classified?
Correct response. Rational is the most accurate answer. Question number 143. The product of 0.3 and 6 is? Bravo. 1.8 is the answer.
Question number 144. What is associative property?
Nicely done. C equal to A is a solid answer.
Question number 145. The value of is?
On track 1712 is the correct answer. Question number 146. Subtract from? Solid response. 17 to 20 is a valid choice.
Question number 150. The 16 and 7 to 12 is?
Exactly. 13 48 makes sense, and it is right choice.
Question number 148. Rational numbers consists of?
Excellent. All of the above is a brilliant choice. Question number 149. The product of 1 die 4 and an 8.3 equal to? Well reasoned. 2.3 is the correct choice.
Question number 150. Subtract die from A.
You got it. Your choice 37.772 is right. Question number 151, which is greater 3.5 or 7.5? Sharp thinking. 3.5 is the right choice. Question number 152. Addition is associative for? Correct response. All of these is the most accurate answer.
Question number 153. Integers are dash rational.
On track. Always is the correct answer. Question number 154. The additive inverse of 6,007.
You chose 6P7 and it is correct.
Question number 155. Find the reciprocal of 6 to 10. Smart move. 10 is an accurate answer. Question number 156. What type of number is 536? Clear logic. Your choice rational is sound and 100% true. Question number 157. Which statement is correct? Excellent choice. 3.5 2.5 is the right answer.
Question number 158. Additive inverse of 100 is?
Correct. 100 is the right answer. Question number 159. The reciprocal of 5 is 1T5. Great thinking. True is the right choice. Question number 160. All whole numbers are dash. Bravo! Rational numbers is the answer. Question number 161. What is Bowser 5 as a fraction? Exactly. 51,000 makes sense and it is right choice. Question number 162. Convert 2.75 to a percent? Nice work, you chose to 75% and it is correct. Question number 163. 0 is dash rational number. Well picked. Neither positive nor negative is the correct answer. Question number 164. Is $11 rational number? You're right. False is the correct answer. Question number 165. 0 is a rational number? Well reasoned. True is the correct choice. Question number 166. Find the sum of 5 to 6 plus 8 to 3. You got it? Your choice 3 to 2 is right. Question number 167. 0 has dash reciprocal. Great job. No is the accurate answer. Question number 168. The value of 167 is? Smart pick. 1 per 2 is the correct choice. Question number 169. What is 3% as a decimal? Good job. Your answer 0.03 works well here. Question number 170. Which is greater, 5 or 10? Solid response. Phi is a valid choice. Question number 171. The numbers 20 and 20 are? Nicely done. Opposites is a solid answer.
Question number 172. Subtract 5.14 from 1203.
Right choice. 7.070 is the best answer. Question number 173. Convert 1.3 to a decimal. 0.333 is true.
Question number 174. What is 1 of 5 as a percent?
Strong choice. 20% is the right answer. Question number 175. 9 is what type of number? Right again. Positive is a valid answer.
Question number 176. Decimal form of 3125 is?
Good thinking. 0.024 is the right answer.
Question number 136. Simplify your answer.
Perfect. 123 is the correct choice. Question number 178. Find the sum of 5 plus. Excellent. 1 is a brilliant choice. Question number 179. Divided by equal to 2. Nice selection. 12 is the correct and valid answer. Question number 180. Convert to a decimal 3d4. Well done. POS 75 is the right choice. Question number 181. Classify this number 6.7. Excellent choice. Rational is the right answer. Question number 182. Find plus. Correct response. 17/5 is the most accurate answer. Question number 183. 7 is classified as dash. Well done. Integers is the right choice. Question number 184. Write 400 as a decimal. Nice selection. 0.4 is the correct and valid answer. Question number 195. What is 3.7 Agab form? Clear logic. Your choice 3d7 day 10 is sound and 100% true. Question number 26. Write through up to date as a decimal.
Solid response. 0.375 is a valid choice.
Question number 187. 6 center 2 is equivalent to? Smart pick 5 to 6 is the correct choice. Question number 28. Standard form of 40-46-6. Sharp thinking. 2p3 is the right choice. Question number 189. Classify the number 23. Well-reasoned, rational, integer is the correct choice.
Question number 190. Define closure property.
You got it? Your choice XP is right.
Question number 191. The sum 5 pi 4 plus.
Good job. Your answer 5 works well here. Question number 192. Define blue boson 3 equal to 1 per 3. Strong choice. Additive inverse is the right answer.
Question number 193. 10 is a whole number.
Correct. False is the right answer. Question number 194. Standard form of 1540. Smart move. 3 die 8 is an accurate answer. Question number 195. If 4 by 5 equal to 12, then equal to? Well picked. 20 is the correct answer.
Question number 196. The sum of 1, 5 and 45.
Great job. 1 is the accurate answer. Question number 197. Compare 0.5-0.05. Right choice. Choice the best answer.
Question number 198. Add 15.2037.29.
34339 is the correct answer.
Question number 199, reciprocal of is? Right again. 1 is a valid answer.
Question number 200, is 45 a rational no? Good thinking. Yes is the right answer.
Question number 201, all integers are also?
Perfect. Rational numbers is the correct choice.
Question number 202, if 3 pay 4 equal to, a 12 then equal to?
Valid point. 9 is true.
Question number 203, plus equal to?
Nice work. You chose 9.49 and it is correct.
Question number 24, multiply 7d11 by 5, 4.
35 by 44 is a solid answer.
Question number 205 plus?
Bravo. 6 by 7 is the answer.
Question number 206, multiply 12 by 4 with 4.
You're right. 12 is the correct answer.
Question number 207, 3.5 is an integer.
You chose false, and it is correct.
Question number 208, multiply 1 4 flux 1.2.
Exactly. 1728 makes sense and it is right choice.
Question number 29, which is not defined.
Great thinking. 100 a 0 is the right choice.
Question number 210, half of 1% is dash.
Excellent. 0.05 is a brilliant choice.
Question number 211, the opposite of 14.
Perfect. Equal to 14 is the correct choice.
Question number 212, plus.
Excellent choice. 26 by 8 is the right answer.
Question number 213 can be written as?
Exactly. 2 makes sense and it is right choice.
Question number 214, compare 10-2.
Well done. Is the right choice.
Question number 215, x plus 1 but 2 equal to 7, 6, x equal 2.
Right again. 2.3 is a valid answer.
216, food 5, 12, 20, 40, water on, dash.
Smart pick. Rational is the correct choice.
Question number 217 plus 520 was equal to?
Excellent. 115 is a brilliant choice.
Question number 218, what is 1 pid 8 plus 2 pid 8?
Correct. 3 to 8 is the right answer.
Question number 219, funks 1.
Nice work. You chose 1 and it is correct.
Question number 220, an integer can be?
Good thinking. Both positive and negative is the right answer.
Question number 221, what is 7 dart 2?
1 by 5 is the answer.
Question number 222 plus?
Nicely done. 2930 is a solid answer.
Question number 223 is natural number.
Correct response. False is the most accurate answer.
Question number 224, what is 2 by 3 x 2 by 3?
You chose 4 below 9 and it is correct.
Question number 225 is equivalent to?
Good job. Your answer 0.6 works well here.
Question number 26, divide 32.64 by A.
On track, 4.8 is the correct answer.
Question number 227, what is 9 10 3 by 4?
Sharp thinking. Third 20 is the right choice.
Question number 228, year divided by 5. 73 1 is true. Question number 229, and lowest term is?
Great job. 4 is the accurate answer.
Question number 230, what is 5 by 6.3?
Right choice. 7 6 is the best answer.
Question number 231, what is 8 39 6 by 7?
You're right. 2 ka 63 is the correct answer.
Question number 232. What is 1 by 3 equal to 3?
Well-reasoned. Reciprocal is the correct choice.
Question number 233. Which is larger?
Strong choice. 1 is the right answer.
Question number 234. Compare 6-6.
Great thinking is the right choice.
Question number 235 is same as?
You got it. Your choice 1 text is right.
Question number 236. Peter where Q equal to?
Nice selection. Ovaltosel 1 is the correct and valid answer.
Question number 237 plus 3.3 equal to?
Smart move. 0.9 is an accurate answer.
Question number 238 plus 7.5 equal to?
Well picked. 5.0 is the correct answer.
Question number 25.5 dash is a 12.2.
Solid response is a valid choice.
Question number 240x.
Clear logic. Your choice 10.92 is sound and 100% true.
Question number 241. The dash the 12.
Well done. Equal to is the right choice.
Question number 242.
Good job. Your answer 1.44 works well here.
Question number 243. What is 20?
Great thinking. 20 is the right choice.
Question number 24447.
Nice selection. 8.06 is the correct and valid answer.
Question number 245. Classify 17-day 10.
Well picked. Rational is the correct answer.
Question number 246.
Nice work. You chose 099s and it is correct.
Question number 247.
1T6 is a solid answer.
Question number 248.
Exactly. 3 by 4 makes sense and it is right choice.
Question number 249 plus.
Valid point. 31 is true.
Question number 250D27-28.
Great job. Toi is the accurate answer.
Question number 251 Fali-0.
Good thinking. 2 is the right answer.
Question number 252. Solve 9 plus 5.
4 is the answer.
Question number 253 10 equal to?
Smart move. 60 is an accurate answer.
Question number 254 L4 plus L1.
You chose 5 and it is correct.
Question number 255 10 plus equal to?
You're right. 6 is the correct answer.
Question number 256 20-33.
Strong choice. Toi is the right answer.
Question number 257 40 plus 1505.
Well reasoned. 2495 is the correct choice.
Question number 258 Zor-10.
Sharp thinking. Toi is the right choice.
Question number 259 5.7.
Excellent. 4.8 is a brilliant choice.
Question number 63 pre-X or 5.
Smart pick. 310 is the correct choice.
Question number 261 28 plus.
Perfect. 2 is the correct choice.
Question number 62 1-3x25.
Clear logic. Your choice 2-15 is sound and 100% true.
Question number 263 plus 3. Right again. 9 is a valid answer. Question number 2 is 64 1p4 plus 2p4.
Right choice. 3p4 is the best answer.
Question number 2 65. Solid response. Zo is a valid choice. Question number 266 plus equal to.
You got it. Your choice 2pi9 is right.
Question number 267 Zo is not a.
On track. Natural number is the correct answer.
Question number 268 Ax b equal to c.
Excellent choice. True is the right answer. Question number 216 in classifier.
Correct. All of the above is the right answer.
Question number 272 equal to.
Correct response. 8.4 is the most accurate answer. Question number 271 plus.
Exactly 1.85 makes sense and it is right choice.
Question number 272 plus dash equal to.
Bravo, 2/3 is the answer.
Question number 273 equal to. Strong choice. 18 is the right answer. Question number 274 7x9 equal to. Excellent choice. 63 is the right answer. Question number 275 8 plus. Solid response. 10 is a valid choice. Question number 276 122 is a.
Well done. Rational number is the right choice.
Question number 277 9 plus. Excellent. 14 is a brilliant choice. Question number 278 2 plus. Well reasoned. 19 is the correct choice. Question number 279 8 equal to. Correct response. 4 is the most accurate answer. Question number 280 plus 43 equal to. You chose 2, and it is correct. Question number 281 4.25. On track, 21 is the correct answer. Question number 282. Well picked. 3 is the correct answer. Question number 283 x 2b3 equal to. Good thinking. 1p4 is the right answer. Question number 284 plus 3.8 equal to. Good job. Your answer 1 sub to 40 works well here. Question number 285 x 0.5 equal to. Great thinking. 49.5 is the right choice. Question number 286 2 plus 4. Valid point. 2 is. Question number 287 plus 80 per 3. Great job. 3 1 per 2 is the accurate answer. Question number 288 x. Clear logic. Your choice 4 is sound and 100% true. Question number 289 10 plus 5. Nice work. You chose 15 and it is correct. Question number 293 x2. Nicely done. 6 is a solid answer. Question number 291 6 by 11 equal to.
Perfect. 1 is the correct choice.
Question number 292 x2. Right choice. 448 is the best answer. Question number 293 1x1. Nice selection. 1 is the correct and valid answer. Question number 294 plus 1. Sharp thinking. 7.8 is the right choice. Question number 295 3 plus 7. You got it. Your choice 4 is right. Question number 296 exopine. Right again. 3 6 is a valid answer. Question number 297. You're right.
3 is the correct answer.
Question number 298 plus 3 do 5. Correct. 1 is the right answer. Question number 299 plus 12. Smart pick. 1775 is the correct choice. Question number 300. Smart move. 40 by 3 is an accurate answer. Question number 301. How you will get all these quiz questions in PDF books format. Strong choice. Contact Narayan Changda on Facebook is the right answer.